Welcome back to another Autocareer 124. Today we have the Austrian Grand Prix and we have the return of the sprint race. Now it's looking like this sprint is going to be very similar to Miami with changeable conditions, so that could make things interesting. I have already done qualifying. Here is the top 10. I've put it on pole position with Max Verstappen right behind me and Norris in third.
Here we go then. The formation lap is underway ahead of today's sprint.
So we have rain for the start of the sprint race. It should dry up around halfway, I believe. We have 12 laps ahead of us. As it's lights out for the sprint race, Max Verstappen's got a really good start. He is already pulling alongside and he is ahead, going in towards turn 1. Wow, that is an absolute flyer from him. Into turn 1, we'll tuck him behind. Can I maybe get slipstream and fight this back? Norris has lost places at that start. He's down to 5th. So a bad start for both me and Norris. Can I try a dive bomb? No, I'm not going to go for that. Seems like there's been some battling behind, which kind of helps me and Verstappen pull away. Now it's going to be interesting with the rain, because by the time it dries up, it might be worth just trying to stay out. We'll have to wait and see what the rain does, but for now, we'll just try and keep with Verstappen. Maybe try and get back ahead of him if I can. Some DRS assistance would be nice, but obviously we won't get that in these conditions. Pretty sure Verstappen has won both previous sprint races so far this season, so could he make it 3 for 3? I don't think much is going to happen in this race, to be honest. Until it dries out. Probably just cut to when it starts drying and see what decision I make. Oh, just as I say that, we have a yellow flag. Kevin Magnussen has dropped out of the race. Can't be long until we need to pit. Oh, we got more yellow flags. What's happened? I think the yellow flags are for Alonso, who's had a spin. Oh, he's going to hold everyone up as well. Oh no. This might cause some kind of safety car. If it is, it needs to happen now, and I'll pit for softs. No? Okay. They got it sorted out. I feel like I should be boxing this lap, but I've made the mistake of pitting too early before. I don't want to make it again. To be honest, at this point, I think we're going to the end on these inters. I can't see the AI pitting, which is going to result in a pretty boring sprint race. Literally nothing happened after lap 1. Well, Verstappen is going to make it 3 for 3 in terms of sprint races in 2024 as he wins the sprint in Austria. It's going to be P2 for me, and I think Norris will finish in P4. So it's a 2-point gain on Norris. That will bring it down to 3 points in the standings. So here we are in Q1. 1 lap will do it, as always. So I'll just cut to the end of that lap. Around the final corner and up to the line. I think this will be enough to go fastest, and it is. Oh, we've got electrical systems fault. But into Q2, I'm going to do just the 1 lap at the end, as always, and that should safely get me through to Q3. Rain? No, there's not meant to be rain. It's sunny as ever. Ah, now, starting my Q2 lap, looks like I'm going to have a lot of traffic to contend with here. Lewis gets out of the way nicely. We've got a Red Bull. Perez. Get out of the way. Are you an idiot? Thank you very much, Kevin. It's just Perez who doesn't have a brain. We're around the final corner. Hopefully this lap will still be enough to get me through to Q3 despite getting held up. It's up to the line. It's going to be P1. Wow, Perez tried to stop me but he couldn't. It says it's meant to rain but it doesn't look like it will, and I've only got 1 set of softs left. So I think I'm going to take the chance and do 1 lap at the end. I just don't believe it's going to rain. Yeah, I was right. No rain. I don't know what the weather radar was saying about that. It clearly was never going to rain. So there we go, we'll have 1 lap in Q3, right at the end. Hopefully it'll be enough to get pole. See what I can do as I start the lap now. Been pretty quick in Sector 2 so far this weekend. As there we go, I go purple. Coming up to the final corner now. It's a good final corner. Am I going to get pole position? Yes I am, and I don't think anyone else will improve because they already done a lap. There we go, that is another freebie pole from the AI not knowing how to use their tyres in qualifying when you only have 1 set. But I'll take it. My quality performance hasn't been great recently, so it's nice to get a pole position. So the strategy for today is going to be a 1-stop medium to hard tyre. So yeah, I think we'll probably have a nice battle with Norris in the first stint, and then maybe the second stint I'll pull away a bit or he'll pull away. It seems to be the way with these races, so we'll see what happens.
The formation lap gets underway then, and it's going to be interesting today to see how the dry conditions could affect the lifespan of the tyres.
Looks like the whole grid is on the same strategy today then. As here we go, 5 lights. are underway for the Austrian Grand Prix. I've got a decent start, but Norris has got an even better one. I'm getting deja vu from the sprint race here as he pulls alongside me, but I'm going to be able to hang it around the outside into turn 1, fight for this lead. Norris will get a better exit though, but I'll tuck him behind him, get the slipstream, and I'll have a good chance of fighting this back into turn 3. Norris goes defensive. I'm going to go for it around the outside. We've got Verstappen close behind as well. Can I go all the way around the outside, get a better exit, pull it back ahead, and back into the lead of this race? Onto lap 2 then. DRS is enabled, and Norris is right behind me, so I lead the way in the moment, but I think that's about to change. So there he goes on the inside. We'll let him go ahead. Oh no, I was going to try and let him go ahead so I'd get the DRS, but we were pretty much even there. I don't think either of us will get it. So I'll take the better exit instead. And no, he does get it somehow. I thought we were pretty even at the line, but I guess the game thinks I was ahead. I just realised Leclerc's got ahead of Verstappen. When did that even happen? He's right on me this time. Here he goes. I definitely will be behind him at the DRS line this time, as I'm going to go for it back up the inside. I'll get the DRS. Oh, he squeezes me right to the apex. No room given there, but I'll get the DRS now. But look, he's still able to stay alongside, not for long though, as I'm pulling ahead now. We're still going to be going side by side, but I should get ahead here. Is Norris going to go for it on the inside? Yes, he is. We'll keep it around the outside once again. Get the better traction. Keep ahead for now. Although he's got the DRS, and look, he's just flown by me. That caught me so off guard, and now Leclerc's going for it on the inside as well. I'm going to have to try and defend this around the outside. I don't want to lose time to Norris here, as I managed to get back ahead of Leclerc. He's going to go... Oh, I thought he might go to defensive to the inside. Oh, he gives me no room on the inside there. I was very indecisive about where I wanted to go. I ended up going for it on the inside, and then he leaves me no room on the apex once again. But yeah, I was expecting Norris to go defensive to the inside, so I was kind of waiting for the space to open up on the left, but it felt like it wasn't. So I made a late lunge to the inside, and then he finally covered the inside, so that was a bit tight. Let's try and break the toe a little bit here. Not really going to work. Norris is going to sit behind me, but that could be very helpful for him. See, we'll get the DRS again. Although I got a much better exit. I mean, I managed to gap him a bit, but he will just close right back up once he gets the DRS open again. I mean, to be fair, he didn't close up as much as I thought he would. It's still pretty much the same gap, but I don't think I'm going to be able to break this DRS from him. Here we go then, Lando's back on my tail. We'll let him go ahead, try and get the DRS off him. I mean, if I don't get it, he won't either, but I do get the DRS. Get the better exit, DRS open. Oh, Norris wanted to go on the left, but I closed that gap off. Alright, this first stint has come to a very quick end. I'm boxing this lap. Norris really wants to go on the left hand side because he knows the right hand side doesn't work, but I'm not going to let that happen. I'm not sure who's going to get DRS here. I haven't got it, so maybe he will. Alright, into the pit lane. Here we go, into the pits for the one and only pit stop in the race. Leclerc and Verstappen following behind. Obviously Norris has to stay out.
Okay, let's go now.
So I think I'm going to come out with nice clear air, as I just about get ahead of the Haas there. Okay, Norris is in the pits, so we should easily come out ahead of him. And so there we go. I'll even get a bit of DRS as well. That's very lucky. Is Leclerc going to get ahead of Norris though? No, he just tucks him behind. They are battling for position. That is going to help me. Is Leclerc going to get ahead of him? Yes, he is. Wow. I think it's going to be either a case of I'll cut to the last lap, where I'm about to win, or I'll cut to a DNF, or I'll cut to Leclerc catching up. Oh, Norris and Leclerc fighting. To be fair, that was a fourth option I missed out if Norris gets ahead of Leclerc. I think he's done it this time. Norris moves up to P2. Oh, Leclerc's going for it on Norris. Who's going to come out in P2? It's going to be Leclerc. They didn't even lose that much time as well. He's going for it, but he couldn't do it. Now they have lost time. Oh, Norris moves up to P2. He must have got a better exit. Yellow flag.
Green flag,
I think that's... Is it Norris? Norris has a problem! That's huge!
Oil leak. I'm out. Failure.
Can you bring it back, mate?
I'm out. No, it's gone.
Okay. Right, you were fast today. You were really fast.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, mate.
I know. You were fast.
Unlucky, boys.
That is a crazy twist. It happened to me last race. Now it's happened to Norris. That is huge for me in the championship. I'm going to lead it by 22 points. And now Verstappen's got ahead of Leclerc. He's lucked his way into P2. There we go then, coming up to the final corner. It's been a dominant display for me today as I'm going to win the Austrian Grand Prix. So it's my first win since Imola. It's been a little bit of a while since my last win. It's finally good to get one again. But the big story of the day is Lando Norris with the DNF. That's 18 points missed out on today. And I'm pretty sure that's his first DNF of the season as well. So like I said, I now have a 22-point lead ahead of Norris. That's almost a whole race win ahead of him. So he's got some work to do. He's going to have to hope I have some more bad luck on my side. Once again, Red Bull will take a couple points out of us with Norris's DNF, but once again, not really much of a problem.